Hello and welcome back to The Third Degree, the show where we talk about movies and TV shows and probably other stuff that you don't give too much of a crap about. But here we are talking about Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You actually haven't seen the review I did of the first episode because I just didn't edit the episode, so
Shame.
yeah. So yeah, we're kicking it off with episode 2. I think this one was a bit better to review than the first, so...
It was so good.
There you go.
I didn't peek either. Did you see?
Yeah, that's quite impressive, actually. Okay, so... Opening thoughts overall, you've... Is that... Just
Do you want
loved
me to
it.
repeat myself?
Just
It was
loved
so good.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was great.
I did too.
It was nice to see a people-focused, not just character-focused, a people-focused, their interactions, their emotions. You know?
Yeah.
I think they're as about aware as we are now that so many people are going to die next time.
Yeah.
What's the title of the episode called? Battle of Winterfell?
I think
was
it's
it
just the
leaked
Battle
out?
of Winterfell, yeah. Yeah, I think the next episode is.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on. They don't know about the Night King's dragon yet.
No, they don't.
Only Bran probably
Oh,
knows
no,
about that.
Bran...
Bran's got to know about that.
No, he
but
says
no one's
it.
mentioned it.
He's already said it. He says the Night King's got your dragon. He says it to Daenerys.
You'd have thought they'd been more shitting themselves.
Yeah.
But no one seems to have mentioned it.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I didn't pick up on that.
No.
Nobody seems to give a shit. That's the last episode anyway. So let's. That's episode
that's
1.
next time.
I really enjoyed this episode. The one
yeah,
thing that I
brilliant.
was thinking throughout this entire episode is this, to me, seems to be doing a really good job of doing the prelude to the Battle of Helm's Deep. It's what this entire episode reminded me of.
It was very Lord of the Ringsy.
Yeah, as everybody has said as well, and this is a phrase that I'm going to try and limit myself to throughout this review because it's exactly what this episode was. It's the calm before the storm.
Okay, you don't say that again, and I won't go, it was so good. Okay.
Yeah, okay. We'll agree on that.
All right.
And yeah, I think they did a good job of making that not boring.
Yeah, they really, really did. It was the unusual, yet effective character pairings.
Oh yeah.
Like having, I liked seeing the Hound and Arya Stark again, but then having him just sit down with Bennett Dondarrion.
Yeah.
And then having the Sam and the Three Knights watch on the wall.
Oh yeah.
That was emotion.
I know.
When they're all, and now our watch begins, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that was yeah.
And Ghost was there finally. He didn't do anything. He just stood there.
Yeah, well, that was however many thousands of pounds worth of CGI.
That's exactly what I said. It's like they're not using any dragons in this episode, so they've got ghost money.
Yeah, they've got wolf money.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a good episode. I thought. I think they set up because I realised we've already been talking for nearly 4 minutes. So they set up, I think, quite a few deaths.
Oh yeah.
That they could play around with specific interactions. Like some that I noted down were Jorah again.
Could do, but no, carry on, and I'll come back to that.
Okay, cool. Jorah, because I think they set it up in the last series and didn't see it through.
Yeah.
And I think it might be a good time to do it in this one. Grey Worm or Missandei.
Yeah.
I think because, and I was actually saw a review where they were talking about, and I completely agree, is that whenever in anything a character couple talk about getting out of here, they're gonna die. They're dead. The Hound.
Yeah.
I think
he's ready to die. Though.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
And I think
thing.
him coming to terms and actually like opening up to somebody, you know, he says, "I fought for you, didn't I?" I think that's a bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
Who else did I note down? Ed.
Yeah.
I think Ed's a good one to go. He's important to Jon and Sam, but I don't think his role in the story is necessarily necessary.
Necessarily necessary.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's a good candidate to go as well. Don't think I've got any others.
Well, my initial thoughts from the very beginning was when we find out that Valyrian steel can kill a White Walker, I started taking note of who had a Valyrian steel sword when. I think I mentioned it when we talked about Game of Thrones before.
Yeah, we did.
And now Sam hasn't got his. He gave it to Jorah Mormont.
Yeah.
And
Which
my plan originally was that everyone with a Valyrian Seal sword or weapon, because Arya's got one as well, they're going to survive because they can kill White Walkers.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
No, I don't think it is. That as soon as I saw Sam standing there with his sword talking to Jorah Mormont, I was like, oh, crap, that's blown it out, because I think that Jorah Mormont's going to die at Winterfell.
Yeah. I also think that candidate either I think Brienne potentially.
I was tempted, especially after that emotional scene.
Yeah. Oh god, that nearly got me. There's two moments in this episode that nearly got me. That one is the obvious one. The other one, just to deviate a little bit, sorry about this, is, and I don't know why, it's the bit when Davos is talking to the little girl who.
Yeah.
That actually really, I was like.
Every scene with Davos Seaworth is pure gold.
Oh, I love Davos.
He's brilliant.
He's such a good character.
Another prediction of my deaths. Beric Dondarrion.
Beric.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Beric Dondarrion.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because the Hound says, don't think that Thoros is here if you're going to start another sermon, because I'm going to throw you off that fucking wall.
Yeah.
So he stops talking. He's probably going to get thrown off that wall. Something.
Yeah.
They're going to storm Winterfell, and he's going to get. He's going to. I think he's going to die. Or what I'd quite like to see is, he dies or is about to die. The Hound brings him back.
Yeah.
Because he's all in with that. He's seen the Lord of Light. He's looked into the fire and seen the future. Good point. Maybe, or Beric's going to bring the Hound back.
The opposite way around. I think that's a lot of people are more so talking about that is Beric. Not really just bringing the Hound back, but using whatever last life he's got so sacrificing himself to bring the Hound back.
Yeah,
because I think in Beric's understated story that they've got going on, I think he brings the Hound in.
It's a very understated story, isn't it?
I think he's had a vision of the fact that the Hound is one of the people to save Westeros, to bring the dawn, as it were. So I think he is more than willing at this point. He has been told that he could be the prince that was promised. He's been brought back to life. He wields a fiery sword. But I think he sees that in the Hound, and would be more than likely to sacrifice himself, because he just seems to show up whenever the Hound's around. He's like, all right, how you doing?
Yeah.
He's just there. He's always there with the Hound. I think he's trying to make sure that whenever the Hound is in any kind of danger, he's always going to be there, just in case. So even when it's just Arya there, he just shows up.
Killed him then.
Yeah, I think
not killing Gendry though, is she? Oi. That took me by surprise. That did. I mean,
did it?
Yeah.
I was as soon as she shows up in the workshop, I was like, Is this how a faceless assassin flirts? By throwing a day's worth of work into a bit of wood?
Let's throw some daggers and be ridiculously forward about the whole thing and see where we end up.
Is it bad that when I was watching that, I was just thinking to myself, you know what? I know what you're trying to do. I know you want to bang him, but those daggers took a long time to make, and you just ruined them. You just completely destroyed that man's day's work.
Yeah. Still didn't get to see much of her weapon. Excuse the
Meh.
innuendo. She saw plenty of his though. No, because she went and... Because that was just before he took her the weapon that he'd made her.
Yeah.
We've still got no idea what that is. I think that will come into some
It looks like it's just
massive play.
It looks like it's just a spear that she can... The dragon glass tip breaks off, and she can put a new one in. Because anyone that knows anything about obsidian knows that it shatters easily, and it... What the fuck was that?
Oh, it was just that cushion.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm happy. I don't have to censor this because it's talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I can say fuck and anything, and I don't have to censor it.
Tits.
You can say anything, and that's the first one you go to. It's the fucking Hound and the guy he kills thing. Your last words. Fuck you. Come on, you can do better than that.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything else that you actually want to say about this? I think interactions... Okay, let me just rattle some off. Theon, excellent. I loved his reunion with Sansa. I thought it was.
Are they going to hook up?
I think so. I think it's a nice pairing. I
Yeah.
think it's. I loved their interactions. I love the fact that Theon is going to defend Bran.
Yes.
I want to see the Ironborn being absolute savages, like Wookiee ripping arms off people, and because so far the Ironborn have been a little bit pansy-ish, haven't they?
And they're supposed to be the best
Yeah.
fleet in.
Yeah.
I mean, I know most of it's down with Cersei.
But even still, the actual people,
Right.
they're hardcore pirates.
Yeah, they are.
They should be.
I want to see them being barbarians and
let's not
almost
forget
Viking.
that Theon is the only person, other than Jon, who had thousands of people to take Winterfell.
Mm.
We've seen 2 people do it, and one of them was Theon fucking Greyjoy.
That's his official name, but that's on his birth certificate.
Yeah.
Theon fucking Greyjoy. It's not fucking anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's mindless. I did really enjoy, again, Dany Sansa moment.
I love that.
I wonder, is she going to go all Mad Queen? Is she going to kill Sansa? Or the other way around?
I think, if anything, I think they ended it purposefully to seem like conflict, but honestly, I think it could. At that point, I think Daenerys was probably thinking about just saying, you know what, you're kind of hardcore. I might just give you the North, because like Sansa in this series so far, like she is hardcore now. I really enjoy Sansa at the moment, just taking no shit from fucking anyone.
No shits whatsoever.
And I really enjoy her character. I think.
Oh yeah. She's the one that's had the most character development from the whiny little bitch that she was in season 1.
I think her, Jaime, and Theon are the 3 characters that have grown the most.
I did like Jaime going to Brienne and saying, "I want to serve under your command." That was great, but I also kind of wish that he'd have done and gone and joined Theon Greyjoy, because after he pushes Bran out the window in the first season, would it have been nice for him to defend Bran while he's bait?
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like you said, Theon going and offering to defend Bran is great.
The only thing is I don't see Jaime fighting alongside the Ironborn.
No.
I think it helps to separate the characters out. You know, you've got Theon, the only people who he's actually related to in terms of story are the Ironborn. Jaime's story belongs with Brienne, so everybody is still their separate little stories, even though they're all in the same place.
Yeah. That's what's so clever about the writing for this.
I think it's done incredibly well.
Can we just mention Tormund suckling on a giant teat?
I love that entire scene.
He just
spat that everywhere.
It was a good minute and a half of him just drinking.
Yeah.
And everyone just being like...
It's just the fact that he comes in and immediately starts flexing on Jaime. It's just like... Just the whole... I loved it. Absolutely
that entire
loved it.
interaction was them just trying to flirt their way through. God. Was that wildling flirting?
I think it is. I think that's what wildling flirting is. Yeah.
Giant boobs.
I think that interaction of that whole group of people
was lovely.
It was excellent.
I thought it was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Them just getting drunk.
Yeah.
Where's Varys gone? Just while I'm talking about it. Because he was there at the start of the last episode.
He's just in the crypt at the moment.
Yeah.
He might just be preparing shit.
I know there's a lot of characters to sort through.
It's like we didn't even realise. We didn't even see Gilly in the first episode.
No, I know.
And then she just shows up. I didn't. And then she just shows up in this one. And she's being useful.
No, we didn't see Brienne in the first one.
No, we didn't, no. I did pick up on that. Only because I was expecting to see Brienne in the first episode.
But I suppose, like we said, it's just there's so many people.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't mind if you skip one. If they're not... You know, we didn't need to see Gilly until this episode, so we didn't see her. We didn't need to see Brienne until this episode, so we didn't see her.
Yeah. I'm really curious how this season's going to go. Because it's only 6 episodes long.
Yeah.
Halfway through, there's going to be so many deaths. What on earth is going to go on?
I think it's just going to... I think it's going to explode in the next one. I think it's just going to simmer. Slowly simmer down to the end after that.
And then everyone's going to die. Everybody is going to die.
At the end of when we do a full recap of this series, do you want me to try and find the clips of you saying everyone's going to die?
is going to die.
You've said it. You said it in the other Game of Thrones videos we did as well.
I did about 17 times.
Yeah. I like that the fact. I don't think the next episode is going to feel like an episode on its own. I think this is just going to be
a fight.
Yeah, I think
It's
this...
just going to be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Fight.
I know it's going to be. I think there's the fact that they took so long to make that one episode.
Yeah.
I think shows that it should be executed very well. I like the fact that it will probably just sit alongside this episode as just one big episode. Just this one and the next one. I think will be, yeah. I'm just really looking forward to it. I don't think there's much else that I wanted to cover.
No.
I just think the interactions, any that we've missed out, please just tell us down in the comments below if there's anything specific ones that you liked during this.
It was about the people and their interactions and their setting up for the next episode, which is going to be an amazing battle scene.
Yeah, definitely.
For however many hours.
I think before we end up, because there's one thing that I think we haven't touched on, we probably should have done, is Jon and Daenerys.
Kind of over it. I'm so bored.
Yeah,
she's either gonna kill him, or she's gonna piss off, get on her dragons and fly away.
Yeah, I think
and go and fight Cersei and leave Jon in the north cleaning up his mess.
Probably. Yeah, I think
she can't leave now. If he'd have told her like a day before the White Walkers turned up, she would have buggered off.
Yeah.
But because he told her in the crypt, then the horn went way, and they went outside and stood on the wall for a bit. She still looks fairly pissed off.
Oh yeah, I think it's well within the. It shows that the writers are trying to make her a shitty character. Because if they were trying to make her the good character that they were trying to make her in the early series, she would have acknowledged the fact that he doesn't want responsibility.
Oh yeah.
And immediately she jumps to, you're a threat.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I've just told your sister that you're too honourable and and that's the reason I'm here, is because I know I can trust you with anything, even now. And then immediately she's like, nah.
Yeah, no, whoa, back off, man.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She's such an annoying character.
She is now. I'm over it. She has some redeeming to do in this next episode, or the coming episodes, if she survives.
That's a good point, actually.
I think anyone in Winterfell...
It's fair game for anyone.
It's absolutely fair game.
I think there's going to be a moment with her where she has to... Maybe where Jon's in danger, and she has to try and do something about it, and she thinks, maybe just no. Like, biggest threat, he could easily just go down in this fight.
I could come and help you.
Yeah, and I think they're going to make eye contact for a split second, and she's going to be like, and she goes and saves him anyway, and then he's going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I know what just happened, but let's not forget everything that's happened so far and what you already think of me, why you're here in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You know me by now. We've skipped enough time in our relationship between seasons. You should know the fact that I don't want any of this crap.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Right. Let's wrap this up because we're nearly out of time, so we've got 30 seconds to wrap this up. Final thoughts,
It was a beautiful episode. It was so nice to see a people-driven episode rather than action or narrative.
It really was.
It was just people talking and not Phantom Menace style talking.
Yeah, not boring trade
just boring politics.
Yeah.
It was
excellent.
Beautifully written, beautifully executed.
Sorry, just trying to rush through. We've got less than 10 seconds. I loved it. Thought it was really good. Everything he said. Sorry for rushing this. But if you did enjoy this, then please leave a like and comment what you thought. And we'll see you guys next time.